Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We're still working on Henry VIII, and today we get to hear from Queen Katherine, who is currently in the middle of her divorce proceedings, which is happening in court in front of the king, and she sort of broke from tradition and she made a plea directly to the king to say, I don't understand why you're divorcing me, I've always been awesome to you. And yesterday we got Cardinal Wolsey trying to mansplain her out of her feelings and tell her that she really has no right to get additional counsel from her people back in Spain to determine whether or not her marriage to Henry is legitimate or if it can just be like wiped clean. So yeah, it's a very patronizing sort of mansplaining speech that he gives her yesterday, and she replies by saying, my lord, I am a simple woman, much too weak to oppose your cunning. You're meek and humble-mouthed. You sign your place and calling in full seeming, with meekness and humility, but your heart is crammed with arrogance, spleen, and pride. You have by fortune and His Highness' favors gone slightly o'er low steps and are now mounted where powers are your retainers, and your words, domestics to you, serve your will as pleased yourself pronounce their office. I must tell you, you tender more your person's honor than your high profession spiritual. That, again, I do refuse you for my judge, and here before you all appeal unto the Pope to bring my whole cause for His Holiness and to be judged by him. So she doesn't like being mansplained, and she shouldn't. But what she's saying here is that he has two faces. He looks all kind and just, but he's really, really not. He's really arrogant and all that sort of fun stuff. And then she reiterates that she puts no faith in the call that he and Cardinal Campius are going to make about whether or not she can get or has to be divorced from the king. She wants the Pope to be the final judge. And then she starts to leave the court, and they try to call her back to the court, and she's like, y'all are being children, and I don't believe a word that you're saying, so I'm getting out of here, and I'm not coming back to do your whole court thing ever again until you all come to your senses. And she leaves. Yeah, and that's where we're going to end for today, because tomorrow we get to hear how Cardinal Wolsey feels about her leaving. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.